What's up guys? This is a video that I've been wanting to make for a little while, but I've held off on a little bit because I made a few videos the other day, so I wanted to give you guys a break and catch up on watching those. So today, I'm gonna be reviewing, since I get a lot of questions about this, about which STMR to get with your STMR Moogle, and this is useful for global players as well, because you can project into the future which one you might want to get if Gumi gives us these things. I don't know. Gumi is very different, and very not different in a good way. So that's just, I'm gonna review all the STMRs currently in the game up to this point. I will put the date when this video is made, and the date will be also on YouTube to show you. And to future-proof this video, I will go into detail in that at the end, but I will future-proof this video, just so you guys know. So we're gonna go into it. This, we already got on Global and JP, so if you guys pulled for it, then good. It's actually a really good STMR, but at the same time you have to pull 4 for this. Great swords aren't really the best for the future. Like, in Global's future, katanas will be the meta for several months, so this is not going to be that useful going forward. But in general, this is actually really good. So it's on a limited time banner. This I never really liked, because this ability is completely useless. You would never want to waste your turn with this. As cute as it is, it's not a very good TMR. Or STMR is really bad. It's probably one of the worst in the game in terms of, it's just, all it is just stats. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't give him any MP, doesn't give any magic. It just, all this is just a flat magic stat, but it's on a projectile. So almost no one can really take advantage of that. It's useless, in my opinion. There's a lot of hubbub about this one, about if it's too overpowered or not, and it was obtainable on the banner that lock came from. So, I mean, it is a very good item, very good STMR, I would say, though, but I don't think it's worth pulling for. I don't think it's worth using your STMR Moogle on, because there's so many other ways to get 100% evasion in the game. Definitely not worth it, but you can, I think it's worth pulling for this at some point, because I pulled for it in my pull video. Absolutely not worth it. Guys, remember, I'm not judging these based off if they're in general good, but using your STMR Moogle to get this, no. Not worth it. Also not worth it, this is good. This is very good if you happen to have it, if you happen to pull for this in general, or get it randomly from off banners, this is good. But no. Not using your STMR Moogle on this. I think this is one of the top contenders. I know I just said great swords aren't going to be the thing for a long time, but I do think this is I think this is one of the ones that is worth using your STMR Moogle on if you don't have anything better or anything else to use as your damage dealer unit. Then this, of course, will probably hit to the end of time. I think this will be one of the best STMRs in the game in terms of weaponry. Absolutely not worth it. This is just basically an arena ability, because stab is not useful in any boss or anything like that. And 186 attack is nice, but it doesn't give you anything else. It's just a flat stat bonus. It doesn't give you any MP, it doesn't give you more attack or anything like katana. Doesn't give you any killers, so nope, not worth it. Also not worth it, even though I just complained about not having MP. This is, I don't know. This, again, you have to think about this. Is this worth your STMR Moogle that you probably not ever get another one, or might not get another one for a very long time? You gotta think about actual good value in your STMR pick. This, I would say, probably a contender. The 30% all resistance is insanely good. On top of all these stats bonus that you basically anyone you put this on will benefit from. You can put this on a tank, you can put this on a mage, you can put this on an attacker, like a physical attacker. So very good. I'd say yes on this one. Use your STMR Moogle on this. Definitely worth it. No, I don't think Ayaka's STMR is worth your Moogle. As nice as it is, there's a holy one in the game you can enhance and be nearly as good as this. So no. Also know Bothier's STMR is, while on paper it looks good. Oh, you can put on Regina, but like for the most part, Regina's build would rather have like Squall's STMR or the 4-star base unit with the LB increase damage. So not so good. Maybe on Vincent, but you're not using this for Vincent. You can probably get this from the event just fine. You can pull for this pull bar just fine when you can get this STMR pretty easily. I mean, easily in quotation marks. Still hard, but no, I don't think it's worth using your STMR Moogle on this. No, I mean, on Bash, no, I don't think it's worth it because even though it has 50% HP, there's other units that have 50% HP on top of other things. Just not worth it. If you eventually get this, yes, it's good. Remember, guys, I'm gonna say this again, I'm not reviewing their STMRs based on how good they are in general. I'm basing it on your one-time use of STMR Moogle. No, not good enough. I'm very mad because I got this yesterday with my EX tickets, the 3X, 5-star EX tickets, and it's so bad. It's extremely outdated. And the TDW you get from this is so laughably bad. So the only reason you would use this is for a TDH unit, really, and for someone with a great sword, like Caillou. Because otherwise it's useless. Probably one of the worst STMRs in the game for a true dual wield. If you have 2 of Axstar already, I guess this applies for both in the future, for Global and JP for now. If you have 2 Axstar, then I guess, but on the JP side, I think at this point you can probably UFC a better damage dealer like CG Bartz or wait for another damage dealer to come along because Axstar is starting to fall off heavily and his damage numbers are just too far behind. But on the global side, definitely worth. If the Gumi somehow allows you to have a STMR Moogle, which I highly doubt it. This one is debatably good or bad, but ultimately I think it's worth getting something better than this because it's a heavy shield. So not a lot of units can equip it, only tanks or some odd unit that I'm not thinking of. So ultimately it's just not worth the STMR Moogle. As good as it is good. Definitely not worth your time or your Moogle. No. No. And especially since most people probably won't even have her after this video has been made. You either have her or you don't. So that's all I have to say about that. For future or the global side, no, definitely not worth it. Try to pull for STMR if you can instead. No. Especially on the JP side, this is absolute garbage. I hate this. This is literally the worst STMR in the game. So it'd be an embarrassment if you actually use your STMR Moogle on this. You can argue that the self buff is good for like if you get down and you're self-revived or anything like that, but just no. There's better ways of doing that. Just no. No. As nice as this is, and it's actually insanely good, but using STMR Moogle, no. 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 With an asterisk. I will say on the side, this is the best weapon for Regina. So if you have 4 Jakes, don't be so sad anymore because Regina's gonna be very happy with this weapon. No. 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 Maybe? I mean, the stats are really good, but ultimately, eh. you can pull this in the event that from he comes from. No. No. Because for the most part, you're not really like who are you gonna be using this on? Hayu? Hayu, yes, he got enhancement and everything, but he has a way to have fire imbue already, so there's no reason for this anymore. It's really not so good. No. Definitely not. Hell no. And I hate this unit so much. I have 6 of this motherfucker. I have STMR and everything. I hate it. As of this video, this really is only useful for 2 units, 2 or 3. I think only 2. Him and X-Death are the only ones who equip this, I believe, unless you use equip heavy armor, but then you're using a slot to equip heavy armor, so you lose out on that. So as of this video, I don't think it's worth it, but maybe in the future. This is a really bad error here. This is not his STMR. I'm not really sure what it is, but I think it's materia, or maybe that's his TMR. I think his STMR is like magic, 60% magic and a killer attached to it, I believe. And I would say no to that. No. We're getting better. This is good. But ultimately there's a better STMR that we'll be seeing down the list that's much better than this. Hell no. This is... I will say that, yes, I said CG Phoenix STMR is the worst in the game, but this is actually the worst in the game. And if you want to troll someone on your friends list, you equip this because it's so bad. If anyone new is watching this video and saying, oh, it's 80% attack, no. It's just not, it's not worth your time. Like, you get to heal. Yes, you have to heal every turn basically, but like, you're taking more damage than what you may anticipate. It's just not good. Not good at all. It's terrible. I will say that, as a caveat, maybe it's not so bad on someone like CG Furon who heals himself when he deals damage. So I think that's the only application to this STMR. Otherwise, it's absolute garbage. No. This has been heavily power crept already, so definitely not getting that. Even with the 40% MP, it's not worth it. This is the strongest gun in the game, but only by 5. So no. Hell no. 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 As tempting as it may be to get the killers, they're so specific. No. You can probably try to pull her from the event, but STMR is extremely good. I give a thumbs up in terms of it being good, but I don't know if it's worth using your STMR on. No. The stats for this are low for an STMR at this point in the game. No. I can't find a use for this on the JP side, but on the global side, this is pretty good on Demon Rain. I've had it on him for a while. It's actually good, but not worth your using your STMR Moogle on. No. Yes, I think this is potentially worth your using your STMR Moogle on because it's high stats, insane ability to give your tank more of an oomph, if you will. So I would say this is probably worth using your STMR Moogle on in capacity if you need these stats. No. As nice as the 810 HE is for our current tanks, just no. 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 This is just not good at all. Another Exotic Gears unit you might be able to get from the event, so no. It's tempting. It's tempting with that 30% HP, but ultimately I think you just wait out on it. Maybe you get it off banner and you get 4 of him eventually. Nah. This is okay, but ultimately not worth it. Probably won't be able to get her anymore, so no. This is from the outside in. This looks insanely good with that 100% light resistance, but for the most part, I would prefer if you guys chose something that has multiple elemental resistances. Those seem to have more value than just having one with high value. Nah. Definitely not. No. This, I actually used my first STMR Moogle on, so I can't not say for you to pull to get this. If you get 2 of him, then if you don't have Carlet, I think it is worth using your STMR Moogle on this. I used mine, as I said, on this, so no, way too outdated. Even when it came out, it wasn't really that good. No. 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 Definitely not. This is okay. I like the defensive stats, but ultimately, no. If you are a player who has 2 of these already, then you're probably already trying to get 2 more tickets on the JP side to get her STMR anyways, which you eventually will get, like I eventually got her STMR. So I don't think it's worth using her Moogle on this, as good as it is. For the global side, I think this is worth using your STMR Moogle on, because she will be on banner, so you have to pull for it, so it's good. No. 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 This is good, but ultimately no. The Spirit is really good, and the MP is really good, and the LB is really good, but you can probably hold out on getting this one. No. As good as that is. Yes. I say this is worth using STMR Moogle on because it's basically a ribbon with more stuff to it for your physical attacker, so you get even more than just equipping a ribbon and lowering your stats. You get higher stats and a ribbon, so yes, good. I don't like this at all. It's not good. This is pretty good, but pretty sure a lot of people have pulled off banners of this unit already, so it's not that hard to get this unit. It's popped up so many times for me. I have 6 on the JP side just from off banner pulls or re-X ticket pulls. No. Actually, this is the only. If you have CG Terra, maybe. This is the only sword in the game that has magic. Well, I will say that it has the highest magic stat possible for a sword. There probably is swords that have magic on them, but not nearly as good as this one. I did use this on my CG Terra and I still do, of course, which I enhanced. I mostly gave it HP and magic. Nope, useless to a degree. Nah, definitely not. People say this STMR is bad, but I think it's actually pretty good because if you put this on your breaker or something, it gives him a lot of, or her, a lot of stats, a lot of good stats, so. Not worth using your STMR Moogle on, but the STMR is good, I will say on the record. As opposed to what other people say it's bad, so. No to either of these. These are basically just the same TMRs as STMRs as the units they come from. If this had all stats from ailment or immunity, then I would say yes to a degree, but no, the 100% paralyzer resistance is not good enough. No. The Dispelga is nice. Especially for healers who don't have Dispelga, like on the global side, there's a few now that they've made who don't have Dispel or Dispelga, so this would be nice if you were able to get them, but why would you be using Rena or Myra over Lena at this point anyways? Right. Definitely not. It's just not good. Like, not good enough. No. As tempting this is the highest attacker armor in the entire game. It's still not worth it. Don't worry. You should just wait for him to come to you. No. No. Nah. This is good. But, and you're probably gonna get her eventually anyways. Can't even obtain this anymore. On the GP side, you can only get this if you get 2 of her at this point. Like I just said with Carlet, if you have 2 of her already, you probably are gonna be trying to get 2 more tickets anyway, so no. I feel like this There's another, or the actual Rams of STMR, which we'll get to, is better than this. So no, not to this one. No. No. This is not useful. And on the JB side, this is not so good. On the global side, it's a little better, but still not worth it. This is kind of worth it if you enhance it, but not if you're STMR Moogle. Like maybe if you just get him eventually. No. 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 Like a lot of these are just easy no's because they don't offer, like it's not a huge boost to your team if you get this weapon. No, and I don't really like. I never liked this STMR. It's just not that applicable to most units. No. 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 That's nice. I would say yes to this. As a caveat, on the JB side, this is probably more worth it than the global side because on the global side you have, from the Fortress Trio, you have a clear item that has similar to these bonuses, except that without the HP, and of course these stats. But on the JB side, I think this is worth using your STMR Moogle on because this can be equipped in most units because it's a light shield. Nah. Nope. This is very old and not so good. I like this STMR, but not for your STMR Moogle. And another STMR that's really good, but ultimately not worth getting your STMR Moogle on. No. No. Yes, I think this is worth using your STMR Moogle on. The elemental resistances are really good. The discernment with elemental resistances and the possible charm resistance is good. I think this is worth using your STMR Moogle on for sure. No. No way. No. No. Potentially, but maybe. I mean, as nice as it is, it doesn't give HP. The MP is just not really that great, depending, because if you put this on your healer or support, they're gonna have decent HP as it or MP as it is. So, no. No to either. I'll tell any of these. No to this. Literally EPing, so no. You can't get him anymore, so for most people, we probably can't get him anyways. It's been power crept pretty much by a 4-star base TMR. This is really only useful for like story events and things that require these elements to use, or Gilgamesh Kai. Otherwise, nah. Now these are the two that I'm the most contested for the best STMRs in the game in terms of value for your STMR Moogle. Either of these will be insanely good for your pick. Although I would honestly go with this because I like the HP more than the Defense and Spirit buffs or Defense and Spirit stats. I think ultimately this is probably my #1 pick in the entire video. If you guys have been watching up to this point, this is my #1 pick for sure for your STMR Moogle. So if you have 2 of her, or maybe if you want a USC one because you want to really like the unit and she's really good for your team, then I would say yes, get this STMR right away. It's very good. I'm probably going to be getting it myself at some point when I get 100 STMR tickets on the JP side. So definitely worth it. 100% worth it. No. As nice as that is. We just talked about Hope's STMR, or it's one stat that's high, but you would rather have this multiple elements version, even though it's a little weaker. This is a good STMR, yes, but ultimately it's not as good as this. This gives 10% more HP, or yeah, HP. But it does give 40% spirit, so I would say this is probably worth it overall if you don't have even 1 of her, but you have 2 of her. Heavily outdated at this point. It's just not worth it. Nope. definitely not. So it's definitely outdated as well. You never want to have this pen power crept. Yes, I would say using this for your STMR Moogle for this is definitely worth it. This is the best armor in the entire game, and for most trials going forward, dodge really isn't that viable as an option. So making your units tankier is good, yes. Only useful for herself, so not so good. Another weapon that's really only useful for herself, and maybe Randy, so not so good. Again, as nice as the elemental resistances are, it's just not good enough for the most part. Another one that's just not as HP is nice, but it doesn't really do much else. And it's just Cloud's TMR with 40% attack with a great sword equipped to it. So that's about it, guys. I mean, we covered pretty much all of them up to this point, and I promised that I would make this video future-proof. So basically, any STMR that gives a high amount of stats like HP and Spirit, or defense and Spirit, or HP and defense, but also give lots of elemental resistances like Summer Falcon and Citros, didn't get it. Definitely worth it. So that's to make this video future-proof for the years going ahead. If you guys want to tune back into this video or not. If there's anything that's super groundbreaking like Bahamut tier, something of that nature, like something super powerful in that nature, then it's definitely worth getting. So elemental resistances, HP, high defensive stats are always worth it for your team. They will help you out more than some EPing like this, for example. You will not get much help from this. This will not help your team very much, but something like this will help out your team tremendously in the long run. So that's about it, guys. Leave a like, and please comment what STMRs you are having trouble thinking about, and I will help you out. Or if you want to join my Discord, the link will be in the description. If you guys want to talk to me, or just anyone in the chat, we're all really cool and chill, and it's a really cool place to talk. So that's about it, guys. By the way, the music, if you can hear it, is from Gran Turismo 1, one of my all-time favorite racing games. So just so you guys know about that one. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A different video from me, and if you guys like it, please let me know if you want me to make more guides like this, or if I was just wrong about everything, then I'm probably not gonna make any more like this. But until then, guys, take care. See ya.